Hi, I'm Erwan, and I'm the proud dad of Dahlia, Emily. We had originally planned to go to Australia to give birth and just be present when it came to taking care of our newborn and really just create a really small, cozy family unit. While we were there, just when my wife gave birth to Dahlia, that's when 2020 started happening. For a dad, you don't get the good or the bad that comes with physical pregnancy. But when the baby came out, it was both a shock and a surprise. And she comes out and it's just like, hi, I'm Dahlia, and you're a dad now. It's crazy, it's beautiful, it's shocking, it's confusing. Once you start realizing that your daughter actually does really need you physically and emotionally, that's when you become a dad. Because in the beginning, we're useless. The mom does absolutely everything. The mom is the hero. The mom is the source of food, the source of comfort, the source of love. And the dads are just catching up and trying to figure out how they can be of help and be supportive. The other day, something as simplistic as when I was changing Dahlia, all of a sudden she just came up to me and she hugged me for no reason. And it's weird. Like, if you're not a father, you won't get that. But when that happens, I think that's when fatherhood just clicks and it becomes so natural. Giving birth in 2020 probably was a very strange experience. I was able to spend every single hour for the most part of a year with my daughter, which is something that I think in any other regular year or circumstance would never have happened. But that was coupled with a lot of stress as well, because I had to figure out how to manage my businesses from a distance, from a different country, while managing being a dad. It was like wearing 15 hats at a given time. I think I recognized very early on that I was privileged to be able to figure out how to work from home, but just because you're able to work from home doesn't make it easier for anyone. If this was a different time in the world and I didn't have access to the internet or didn't have access to my teams online, I would have had to close all my businesses, 100%. I think for me, the biggest thing about being indoors most of the time is just how unnatural it felt. I've always found such peace and comfort of going out into nature and just doing things. And you have a new baby, and all you want to do is show her the world. Show her what a tree looks like, what the sky looks like. And that is just completely robbed from you. And for me, yeah. So just the thought of me not being able to provide her with those simple things, even though it wasn't anyone's fault, was just really tough to think about it. I remember when the zoos reopened in Australia, and we didn't expose Dahlia to any tablets or TV or cartoons. And so the pictures of the world that she would see were in books, were pictures that were being drawn. So I thought, okay, let's go to the zoo. And then I remember taking her to where all the butterflies were. You know, I don't care about butterflies. I don't even know I'm crying about butterflies. But seeing how she reacted to them, seeing how some things that I would usually ignore would make her so happy. And she was pointing and she was smiling and it was amazing. And that for me was really what fatherhood was about, is you get to experience the world in a whole new way. I'm one of the lucky few that can probably work 75% at home, but being at home is very different from being present at home. By focusing on my presence and by focusing on the intent of me really consciously being there for her and actively being engaged with her in what she's doing, whether it's reading a book or learning how to walk, that would make all the difference in the world.
Dahlia, je peux en avoir aussi? Tu peux partager? Tu veux partager avec papa?
If I were to rate myself as a parent, I would probably say a 6/10. I always try to do right by her. I always try to show her that I love her so much and that she's literally the center of my world.
Hey Erwan,
My other best friend.
Mr. Pakul, just wanted to greet you a happy Father's Day. It's really nice to see that Dahlia's softened you up a bit. So looking forward to a softer side of Erwan and hopefully to see some more of your emotions come out as Dahlia does all these amazing things she does and will continue to do for the rest of her life. To many more celebrations, to many more milestones, and many more achievements that we can enjoy together. And wishing you all the best, buddy.
So that's kind of like an inside joke because I always make fun of my friends for being too emotional. So now I guess the joke's on me. If I were to give advice to myself and to any future fathers or current fathers that are listening to this, I would say cherish every single moment. You do not comprehend how quickly you go from 0 months to 12 months. It's insane. So just try to be more present and just be there for your child, and you won't regret anything. There's never been a time like this, and there's never been a dad like you.